Sorg, I told you, we're not doing a cold open. Start the fucking intro.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Fired. Gone. He's off the committee. He can keep reffing. He is not in the booking committee. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the new committee. Play the music. Come on, you know it. Play the music. Quicker than that.
Signaling this. Oh, no. Come on. Well, the power trip that leaders by example have been on as of late, I guess is now official. If they're in power, if they're in the committee, deciding things around here in IndyWrestling Wrestling,
I mean, are you really surprised, Damon?
I mean, with those instant opportunities, with that little test run for some guy named John, the Monarch Clayton King, this alliance with Reese Hayes is just despicable.
This is the new committee, everyone. What do you think? Hey, why don't you introduce yourself? Introduce yourself. You all already know me as the new king of Pittsburgh.
Oh, come on.
Oh, this is just ridiculous now.
And the time where any of you jackasses think you can jump out of your backyard and into this ring is over. It's a new 880. It's time for professionals and athletes and not drunks to get in here and work.
I am, of course, the longest reigning TNF champion of all time. international sensation, some guy named John. And I, too, am looking forward to a higher caliber of opponent. I am sick of people picking up a costume off the clearance rack at Spirit and thinking that lets them get into this ring. And yeah, I'm talking to you, pierogi. It's a new era. It's Reese Hayes' era.
Yeah, thank you. And to start off this new era, let's go through the card tonight. I think we got a really good one. You know, I've been saying to the boys in the back, if you want to get booked, you got to show it. And one person has showed it. That is Johnny Demise. Johnny Demise has been kissing my ass, and I love it. So tonight, it will be Johnny Demise versus Liberty to start off our show. What do you guys think?
Well, big matchup there, I will say.
We got some tag action. This one's really good. We got the Department of Jocks and Elijah Love versus, and I paid for these guys, the Runway with Avalanche Adams.
And they do not come cheap.
It's a good one. So MV Young does still co-own this company. He requested a match. He wanted a ranked match. So ranked at number 10, MV Young will take on ranked number 9, Tyler Voxx in a singles match.
That'll be quite the affair. Yeah. Definitely. And MV Young.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Great card. Great card, everyone, right? Great card. Let's give it up for Reese Hayes. But could it possibly become the greatest card? Because I got an idea. Right here tonight, in the south side of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I say we give these people what they want. A tag team title match between Leaders by Example and the Matriarchy.
Already putting themselves in a tag team title match?
I like this. And I think you guys deserve that opportunity. And I want to book that match. However, the Matriarchy is not here. So, they do. I don't like it, but they do that. Instead of that, let's give y'all an opportunity to climb those rankings. How about you guys versus, I don't know, the Creeps? All right, yeah, we'll do that. Let's see, after that, we got an unranked match. 2 unranked competitors vying for a shot at the top 10 rankings. We got Jazz versus Sammy Suntheimer. And our main event of the evening will be the Dead Hand Society, Nick's Wilde and Saturn Price versus KC Warr. And his tag team partner, his friend since the beginning, the Bearcat, Keith Haught. What do you guys think?
Quite the main event, and maybe a little bit of August 22nd come early.
I agree. I don't know. I'm kind of sick of Brandon St. James showing up. He doesn't deserve a match as far as I'm concerned. He doesn't deserve that fake belt.
Well, if that music's who I think it is, Brandon St. James, the 80 Hardcore Champion, might have something to say about that.
Speaking his name into existence, here comes the Hardcore Champ.
And whatever Reese Hayes might say about that championship, that proves that Brandon St. James is the toughest man in this company.
All right. Reese, I see what you're doing here, dude. I see what you're doing. You're trying to block me from getting higher in the rankings. You don't recognize my title that I've worked so hard for in this company.
It looks fake.
Thank you, Tupac family. But, Reese, even though you committed such a despicable act against me, something I never thought you would do, I still like to think that I know you pretty well. And I understand what you're doing here, dude. It's very clear. Some of you may not know, Reese has a filmmaking background. He really likes to be in control of his environment and dictate how that all goes. Control your narrative!
We don't talk about that here.
Since you lost the 880 title, you've lost control, haven't you? You've lost control of yourself. You lost control of your friends who turned their back on you. So you thought, damn, maybe you should do the same thing. You've formed an insulating shell around yourself with leaders by example. And here you are, just still trying to control the narrative, take opportunities away from me. And that I don't understand why.
I don't think you deserve opportunities, Brandon St. James. I don't think you play by the rules. 880 Wrestling is all about rules now. And that belt that you carry around means that you don't like rules, which means I don't like you. Now, Brandon, if you want to get booked here, if you want matches, play by the rules. What does that mean? You can just do anything? You can just do anything?
Nah, what hardcore means is living your fucking truth. Living and fighting for this company. That's what hardcore means. And since this company means so much to me, and I think you're absolutely going to run it into the ground as one of the leaders of this company, I think I should do something about it. And what I'm going to do right now is challenge you to a match at your own show for my 880 hardcore title. So,
that's a massive challenge.
I think if we have this match, I win, you recognize this title. If you don't, you do whatever the hell you want with it.
Big stakes.
I don't care about this. I got my own thing going on.
Well, Brandon St. James, his hardcore attitude, his hardcore spirit, he has put it forth.
Well, goddamn it, Reese Hayes sounds like the biggest pussy I've ever fucking heard. Play my goddamn music.
The former Steel City Killers, the tension between these two is off of the charts. Brandon St. James, the 880 hardcore champion, living and breathing by a whole other set of rules or lack thereof, Austin.
Lots of bravery from Brandon St. James standing up to New Manfred like that, but you got to think he might be biting off more than he can chew. I mean, we've seen leaders by example and all the shenanigans they pulled over the last couple of weeks. Maybe making that challenge wasn't the wisest move on behalf of the hardcore champion.
Quite possibly, but Brandon doesn't think a lot of times with his head, he thinks with his heart.
Everyone, you heard it. We have one heck of a card stacked for tonight, and a brand new match announced for Reese Hayes presents 880 Wrestling. Woo! That's gonna be fun. But it's time for some action. Who's ready for wrestling? The following match is scheduled for one fall, and it will be singles competition.
Well, Reese Hayes aside, a great card he has laid out tonight on 880's Thursday Night Fights. We want to thank everyone for joining us live on IndyWrestling.us and on YouTube. Great night of action ahead.
From the Emperor's throne room, he is one of the Emperor's finest, Johnny fucking Demise!
This crowd here at the shop put on death watch by Johnny fucking Demise, looking to move his way up the ladder in singles competition, and this is a great chance for him to do just that, Austin.
Absolutely it is. I mean, Johnny has been looking to test himself over the last couple of weeks, and what better way to do so than against the Villainous?
The number 2 ranked Villainous, who has been on a dominant streak here in 880 Wrestling. Close to unstoppable as a hush falls over the shop in Southside Pittsburgh.
Helen from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 220 pounds. She is Miss Mean. She is a man-eater. She is
Liberty L, not just the Villainess, but undefeated in competition here in 880 Wrestling. A string of recent victories here on Thursday Night Fights against the likes of Tatiana, El Luca, Elijah Love last week, but this has to be Liberty's toughest test with JFT.
Absolutely, and we heard Reese Hayes, top of the show, say that JFD apparently was kissing his ass. Contest is on their way.
I don't know about that as much. I gotta say, Johnny doesn't seem to be like the kissing type, so to speak.
He doesn't. He seems like the type of guy to go up and grab an opportunity, and I mean, what better way to do that than going up against Liberty, who is ranked number 2. JFD still with a lot to prove tonight, though, but on a bit of a losing streak himself as of late.
Absolutely. Able to break free of that headlock, but there's the power of Liberty L, able to match Johnny Demise in that department.
Unmatched confidence is Liberty L. I mean, every week we see her come out and perform. She puts on an absolute show. Nice toss there by JFD. But no
cover.
Yeah, quick cover. And nobody's been able to figure out Liberty. And if someone's going to be able to do that, it has to be Johnny Demise. I mean, the opponents that we've seen as of late up against Liberty hasn't really been to the recent test. Johnny Demise, though, on the other hand, I mean, this is a pretty experienced veteran.
Oh, attempts with a drop kick. Oh, and also coming down on that knee. Liberty having it scouted. That, I will say that leg, I cannot tell if that is the same leg that was recently attacked by Dev Swayze, the Department of Jocks, but cover.
A good observation there. It might just be that.
I mean, wiping his knee out with that steel chair during that tag team matchup on Thursday Night Fights. Oh, went for the back fist, but instead Demise having it scouted. Trying to fight back. Oh, and again going to that leg. Like a shark that smells blood in the water. Liberty L going in to strike. Big super kick. Oh, and plants JFD with the backbreaker there. Oh, wait, could this be? No, already? The Iron Maiden. That stretch. If Liberty locks in the Iron Maiden, that has finished off many competitors in the past.
It's locked in deep.
And that's a tap. Wow.
What a win.
That was not only an upset, but in quick fashion by Liberty L.
Pure destruction from Liberty L at the top of 880 Wrestling here tonight on Thursday Night Fights. I mean, this has got to be Liberty's biggest win by far.
And we see in that replay the dreaded Iron Maiden stretching Demise, and I think with that leg injury, you just have nowhere to go, nowhere to break free from, and Demise.
Just as a reminder, folks, we have chairs behind the ring on the commentary side of things. If you want to sit down and get comfortable, if you came here straight after work, head on back to the commentary side of this ring and have a little seat.
The water's coming over here.
The following match is a trios match scheduled for one fall.
Trios action to come here as we still reel from that victory by Liberty L. Number 2 in the rankings, and Liberty might be in line for an 880 title shot not long from now.
Party might be over now.
Well, it just started for them.
The ring first, accompanied by Centurion Hall, the Playboy Elijah Love, Picture Perfect Dior Castro, and 6'4" Swayze!
Department of Jocks with a partner tonight in the Playboy Elijah Love along with Centurion. We mentioned Dev Swayze, and 6'4", and yes indeed he is 6'4", but he has been a big pain in the ass of Death Watch as of late.
Yeah, we saw him before the show began. He's been making a name for himself, kind of interfering in matches over the last couple weeks.
And their opponents.
Department of Jocks always sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. But a tough test ahead for these three in trios action. Reese has said he paid the Runway well, and that's likely because they are the best in all of Pittsburgh.
The team of Avalanche Adams, the fashionista of professional wrestling, Alvin Couture, and Mr. Design, Klein, the Runway.
Quite the trio here of Tyler Klein, Calvin Couture, and quite the recruit for them in AA Avalanche Adams, former member of the Department of Jocks. Gonna have to square across against its former brotherhood here tonight in trios action.
And former member, if you're the Runway, what better tag team partner could you ask for than Avalanche Adam, a guy who knows the ins and outs of the department of Jocks, probably was at some of those CCAC parties himself.
And trust me, from my understanding, there are stories at those parties.
I still can't believe CCAC parties are like that. Who would have thought?
I mean, what else is there to do at CCAC? Let's be fair.
That's a great point.
As referee George Ross going to be officiating this action, who unfortunately Reese Hayes has delegated simply to his referee duties, taking him off the booking committee here at 880 Wrestling.
It's so unfair. George Ross had absolutely nothing to deserve that. We're going to see Big Dev, though, starting off against his former partner.
These are two of the youngest competitors in the 880 Wrestling roster, but also maybe the hungriest. Well, I say that. Dev seems to be quite full right now. Maybe not looking to get action here with Avalanche. Adams, big arm drag takedown. Avalanche has been making a great impression as of late. Also on our 880 Happy Hour pre-shows. You can go watch 880 Happy Hour by subscribing to our Patreon, patreon.com/880wrestling. $5 a month gets you even more 880 action. Nice roll through drop kick there by Double A.
Big drop kick from Adams, takes down the Playboy. Big opportunity for both these competitors as well, starting off this match early. I mean, you're teaming up with a couple of veterans in the Runway. Let's see what can happen, but here comes Calvin. Oh!
The Fashionista Professional Wrestling. Ooh!
Big clothesline.
Going to take him to the cleaners. Cover. Only two there. Elijah Love looking to rebound after a loss to Liberty L back on Thursday Night Fights. The Playboy, tons of swagger, tons of ability, but we have yet to see a win. Wait, Centurion proving a bit of a difference there. Ooh! There's a belly suplex transition to a backbreaker there. Covered by Elijah. Only two there.
One small distraction completely changing the trajectory of this match already.
Now tag in to big 6'4" Dev Swayze.
Well, don't let him hear that. He's going to come over here.
Again, 6'4", I would think it's very, a great skill to have, a great attribute to have, I guess,
Absolutely. I mean, I'd pray for it. I'm 5'9", so the fact that Dev's complaining over being 6'4", I can't believe it.
Oh, God bless your 5'9". Please, no one take a look back at the commentary position. Dev. Ooh, Calvin catching Dev off guard and a nasty clothesline there. Follows it with another.
Calvin starting the rally.
The Runway, like I said, one of the most dominant teams in all of Pittsburgh wrestling. Cover.
One of the most dominant, one of the most decorated tag teams is the Runway. The opponent list is endless. They went up against some of the very best. Here comes Mr. Design, Tyler Klein.
Double team offense here. The synchronicity of the Runway is near unmatched, but Dev realizing he was in worse for wear, making a tag out to the troublemaker Dior Castro. Soaking in the adulation or lack thereof. Tyler Klein would never wear as unfitting pants as Dior Castro is wearing right now.
I don't think that fashion has ever been in style.
Kalanoba tie-up here. Last time we saw Dior here on Thursday Night Fights, he suffered a singles loss against Blizzy Blake. Oh, again, backing that up to his nipples at this point. Tyler Klein, butterfly lock into a suplex, nicely done. Gonna go charging here into the corner. That rear end of Tyler Klein, using to his full advantage as he is one to do. Gonna get an added bit extra. Dior Castro getting rocked here in the corner.
Yeah, he's done. Covered by Klein.
Nice press down on that pin by Klein, but still a 2 count. Dior Castro, a tough competitor in that ring, very cantankerous, but also quite vicious. Calvin Couture now in. More double team offense, it looks like, from the Runway. The way they can string together moves. Near unmatched. Cover there by Calvin. Only two.
No one does it better than the Runway. Picture perfect tag team action. The chemistry is unmatched. seeing that here early on, but let's not forget, I mean, Dior Castro is a former champion here in 80 as well, former hardcore champion. He's a part of the department at Jocks. Maybe he goofs off just a little bit too much. The pants could be stupid, some would say, but definitely a competitor to not let off your radar.
Irish whip reversal there. Oh, and again. Centurion again, proving to be a difference maker here. And a nasty lariat there by Dior Castro.
Big takedown there by Castro. Again, one distraction could completely change the matchup, and again, we're going to see Big Dev now.
Quick tag in now, keeping the least experienced competitor in their opposing trio, Avalanche Adams, as far away from the runway as possible. Oh, and now Elijah getting a little bit of action there here on Avalanche.
Wearing down their opponents.
Here's the thing with the department of Jocks. Talented, yes, but more than anything, they're annoying, and they just annoyed the runway enough to get our referee George Ross's attention. And the beatdown that Avalanche is taking in that corner is not what this trio needs. Off the ropes goes Love. Oh, nasty double stomp there, right to the cover.
Wow. Nasty stomp from the Playboy. Surprised Avalanche Adams was able to kick out of that one.
And notice Elijah knowing right where the camera is. That proved to be a bit of an issue for the Playboy against Liberty L, but now, while they are in control, ooh, that's a nasty chop there by Dior Castro.
That one might leave a handprint.
Frequent tags here. Not letting one competitor get too worse for wear in that ring. I mean, the department of Jocks, they're bullies at the end of the day, and that's exactly what they are doing here to Avalanche Adams.
Yeah, they're bullies. I mean, we've thrown around opponents in the past, sticking their nose in uncharted business. Big back elbow there from Avalanche Adams. Both competitors are down.
Bit of a desperation maneuver there by Double A. But the question is, can he get to the corner of the runway? Let's take a look at this replay and the force that Adams put in on that. Nice, right to the jaw of Dev Swayze.
Big elbow.
Back into live action. Tagging to Couture. Now egging Elijah on. Calvin feeling himself. Big shot rocking Elijah. Up onto the shoulders. Elijah fighting free though. Having Calvin Couture scouted, but he did not scout that. Big spear there.
Spear leads to the cover, and Love just kicking out.
Momentum shifting in this matchup, and you got to think also, leaders by example seemingly trying to stake their claim with the matriarchy, but they got to be looking at these competitors as well. Oh! That bicycle kick by Elijah Love, he calls it the Love tap. Cover, hook of the leg, this could be it.
And right there, Elijah Love again taking opportunities. You see, he raked the eyes of Calvin right before he did that Love tap. Calvin thankfully able to kick out. Fans of 880 Wrestling starting the rally behind the runway.
They're giving some fight in the fashionista, but Calvin in the wrong part of the ring, tag back in to the troublemaker.
Oh, big splash in the corner. Yeah, he's in enemy territory now. Tyler Klein wanting to come save his partner, but Ross again distracted.
Absolutely unfortunate. George Ross having a lot to handle in this trios matchup, and I got to think, Reese Hayes talked about, this being about following the rules. This is not what the Department of Jocks are known for by any means. Tyler Klein gets a tag in.
Here comes Mr. Design. They're not known for following the rules. They're known for bending them, and Tyler Klein's going to show him something here.
Smart move by Klein, wiping out the competitors on the apron as well. Now going to deal with Dev Swayze one-on-one. Clothesline ducked. Loading Dev Swayze there. If he can get the cover, this could be it. But Dior Castro right to break it up.
Just in time is Castro. Klein is the fresh competitor here in this match.
And laying it in, one chop after another. Tyler Klein has a fire lit under him. Oh, wait, could this be? Oh, they call that the Extreme Makeover. But Dev Swayze, Tyler Klein realizing still in that ring and still, I believe, the legal man in this matchup. Tag into Adams.
Dev is the little man, Avalanche Adams, gonna take over and win.
Oh my God!
Oh, what the hell is this?
That was Pip. Wait, that's the Dead Hand Society.
Oh, come on.
The winners of this match, the team of Dior, Castro, Jocks, Swayze, and Elijah Love.
The Dead Hand Society. I mean, they already went to that no contest with the Runway a few weeks back on Thursday Night Fights. And now, wait, still on the floor. Saturn, Price, Remy LeVay.
Yeah, the action is spewing out here in front of us. The Runway.
Oh, Calvin trying to fight back here.
Oh, they're coming near us.
They're right in the danger zone here by commentary.
I thought we were supposed to be following the rules.
Well, with all that chaos aside, Department of Jocks, Elijah Love picking up the victory. They'll take the win any way they can. But a slight assist there at the hands of the Dead Hand Society. When we talk about leaders by example being on a power trip.
I mean, technically you got the pinfall, Castro, but come on.
Victory here for Department of Jocks. I want to mention, as we get set for our next matchup, thank you again for joining us on IndyWrestling.us and on YouTube. We are here every week for Thursday Night Fights.
This is a singles match scheduled for one fall.
And this should be quite the exciting one, Austin. This could be maybe a show stealer for tonight as the number 9 and number 10th wrestler look to collide.
Ranked matchup here on Thursday Night Fights. What more could you ask for? Arguably the best move that new management has made.
Entering the ring first, from Columbus, Ohio, by way of Howley, West Virginia, the dirtiest son of the soil. He is the working class werewolf, Tyler Voxx.
Well, the Dead Hand Society already making their presence known on Thursday Night Fights, but now in singles action, the DHS's working class werewolf, Tyler Voxx, with steely eyes, leads to an even nastier attitude. And Tyler Voxx, like I mentioned, number 9 ranked wrestler on Reese Hayes' championship rankings here in 880 Wrestling.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen Tyler Voxx, but I mean, he is number 9 for a reason. I mean, what better opportunity than going up against number 10 and I guess the other co-half of new management here at 880. Wait, what? Hey man, what the hell is this?
Well, folks, I don't know if there was a technical issue or something, but we had that issue at the end of our last Thursday Night Fights as well. Clearly something or someone with some message to Tyler Voxx here.
And Voxx's opponent for tonight.
I'm
Well,
still lost.
Tyler Voxx has to put that in the back of his mind and stay focused on the challenge ahead. You have to be focused when you are dealing with, I don't care what the hell Clayton King says, the real king of Pittsburgh here in 880 Wrestling. The man who has built 880 Wrestling brick by brick by brick. And who is definitely going to be full of anger, passion, and fury over what he has been having to deal with leaders by example.
Making his way to the ring, he is Pittsburgh made. He is Pittsburgh made, and he is internationally made. The King of Pittsburgh.
sense from MV Young what his mentality was going into this matchup, where, coming off of that loss a couple weeks ago to Clayton King, which was by all means an upset. And MV Young sort of is always a stoic individual. I would say even more stoic and focused.
Yeah, more focused than ever. He knows that the other half of new management here in 880 Wrestling is kind of taking matters into their own hand, making very questionable decisions, and seems like we're going to see him take all that out on Tyler Voxx. Poor Voxx already has enough on his mind, too, with whatever the hell we just saw before the match.
This crowd definitely an MV Young town, because this is an MV Young city. And Tyler Voxx doesn't really all care that much, to be honest. Colornovo tie-up here. We mentioned Reese Hayes, aside from, everything he is. Okay, quick cover. Every way he's acted here, taking over as part of management here in 880 Wrestling. We have said, some of the matches that he's been putting on, the ranking system in and of itself is not against really anything that you would normally see. He's breeding competition in wrestling. I will say MV Young, while still on the rankings, maybe a little bit low, in my opinion, for somebody who, like I said, embodies 880 Wrestling like MV Young.
Yeah, certainly a little bit of bias when it comes to Reese Hayes and leaders by example, but I mean, the ranking system, we see it in other sports all the time as well, and ranked matchups like this, 9 versus 10, Voxx versus MV Young, it's going to set up for some interesting competition down the line. Both these men, pretty even matchup so far.
Absolutely, bit of test of strength here. I don't know who has quite the advantage. Voxx instead now.
A little technical.
Going to flip MV over, both shoulders down. Players have to be very careful and aware. Double bridge there, both having the other scouted. MV Young, a street fighter, many you could say, but very technical in that ring as well. Big shoulder tackle. Very similar styles between these two competitors. Nice scoop center there by Young.
Big slam, down goes Voxx. He's all MV Young now.
And Tyler Voxx, the working class werewolf, is no lightweight in that ring. Like you mentioned, the rankings here in 880 Wrestling.
Amy, did you just hear what MV Young said? I think it's about time we get some chops.
Oh! Straight to the heart of Tyler Voxx. MV Young. Oh, and Tyler, he's asking him on.
Voxx wants it. I don't know if that's wise, Tyler.
MV Young may have brought out that bat earlier, but that was quite the slugger there on Tyler Voxx, trying to catch his breath here in the center of the ring.
Knocked that one out of the park.
This crowd is bloodthirsty.
They're asking for it. You need this kind of hitting on the Pirates.
Oh. Tough year, but not the same tough year for MV Young. Maybe a rough patch as of late, but always knows how to come back and stay in the fight. Tyler gonna lay him in. And really getting, oh God, Tyler getting laid out there with that chop. I think whatever that video was might be getting in Tyler Voxx's head. You could just, I haven't seen him this angry, this frustrated.
Yeah, choosing a chop battle with MV Young is like choosing a fist fight with a grizzly bear. Not the wisest move on behalf of Tyler Voxx.
MV Young, oh wait, Tyler able to float over, waist lock. Try for the O'Connor roll, MV Young having it scattered with a hold of the ropes. Nice drop toe hold there by Voxx. Oh my God, knee right to the side of the head.
Big knee, we saw MV Young's head nearly go back out of his head.
And a big roundhouse kick. MV Young might be out there in the middle of the ring, but Voxx not going for that cover. You can see even MV trying to get some feeling back into that leg. I don't know if there was even... I mean, a head injury, a neck injury, like from a kick or a knee like that can really change the trajectory of your pro wrestling career. And Voxx is lethal with those shots.
For sure, we definitely derail. all the momentum Envy Young has. Tyler Voxx, though, crafty individual. Arguably the most crafty here in 880 Wrestling, and another chop.
Tyler Voxx. I mean, if it's not that video getting in his head, it's this audience, which is the toughest crowd, I would say, in all professional wrestling, is the 880 Wrestling fans. We love them, but they will not let up. Voxx looking to stay focused. Here comes charging. Oh, big running boot right to the jaw. But Envy Young has taken a lot of blows in his day. Oh, Irish whip into the corner. Here comes charging. Oh, big back elbow, trying to get some separation there. Voxx not going to give it to him.
And not enough to take down Voxx. Envy Young going to go to the second rope.
Keeping Voxx off guard, springboards over. Oh my God, bit of a roundhouse chop. Big back suplex. And the high angle on that suplex, all up to the sky and down to the mat for Tyler Voxx.
Tyler Voxx nearly hit the ceiling. Let's take another look at this. Big back elbow by Envy Young. Drops Voxx right on his back. Pretty even matchup now. And I fully agree with the fans of 880 Wrestling. That right there is your king of Pittsburgh.
They have crowned Envy Young their king. It is not anyone else's to crown Clayton king. Series of shots by Young, going for possibly a pile driver, no powerbomb. Oh, Tyler Voxx with a hurricanrana to get out of it.
Just last second was able to change up into a hurricanrana.
Oh my God!
Big slam, down goes Tyler Voxx.
And even with all the punishments that's been dished out in this matchup, that's fighting spirit in Envy Young to pick up Voxx with ease. And oh, it's like he's already in fourth gear. Big cutter there by Voxx.
Cutter came out of seemingly nowhere. Envy Young was laying in those forearms.
But the question is this a mistake by Tyler Voxx not capitalizing in with the cover? Instead going to head up to the top turnbuckle. Oh, thinking maybe in his mind, there's more damage I have to dish out to Envy Young, and he might not be wrong on that.
A veteran presence there from Envy Young, sensing Tyler Voxx was going high. And speaking of high, this may be high risk. Probably not high reward, though.
High rent territory. Grabs a hold of Voxx. Big fall-away slam. This is the intense action you get every week here on Thursday Night Fights, as we see again the sheer power of Envy Young, able to muscle Tyler Voxx over.
Just throws him over his shoulders like yesterday, garbage. Both men are still down. What a matchup we have here on Thursday Night Fights.
Both competitors back up to their feet and gonna go riding for the kill. Oh my God, lethal rolling elbow there.
What a spinning forearm. Oh, drops Envy Young down to his knees, into a sitting cutter.
And again, not for the cover. Instead, going back to the well, back to the top rope.
Yeah, Tyler Voxx wants to end this once and for all. He sees Envy Young in position off the top
big
rope.
Splash. Oh, can he get into the cover though? Only two there. There was a second of hesitation. Maybe that splash took as much out of Tyler Voxx as it did out of Envy Young.
Every second counts. Tyler Voxx knows that. Giving up an extra second to Envy Young just allowed him to kick out of that, and he's going to hammer away now.
This is might be one of the hardest hitting matches I've seen here in 880. Envy Young scooping Tyler Voxx up like it's nothing. And now, Envy, you could see the fire in his eyes, the look in his eyes. Voxx with a blockbuster. Again, right onto that neck of Envy Young.
Cover.
That just tells you the exhaustion that Tyler Voxx must be feeling in this matchup. Can only get a hand over onto Envy Young for that cover.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot more than a hand to pin Envy Young, and we're seeing a lot out of Tyler Voxx tonight. We're seeing some high-risk maneuvers. We're seeing some technical maneuvers all over the place. You kind of have to be that crafty going up against a guy like Envy Young.
Could it be that Tyler Voxx, with that recent loss that Envy suffered to Clayton, thinks, this is prime opportunity to strike here and make my name for myself here? Ooh. Oh, Envy Young is not going to give him that, though.
No, it is a big opportunity for Tyler Voxx. Although he is ranked above MV Young, he's still the underdog going up against a guy as accomplished as MV Young is. I mean, he's called the king of Pittsburgh for a reason. Rules this city.
Those forearm shots by MV Young and Tyler Voxx on shaky legs here. I think that was almost maybe a message to Clayton King. Up onto the shoulder. Voxx able, wait. Oh. Speaking of the devil.
He might have heard you aiming.
Clayton King trying to maybe stake his claim here. Act like he's the real king of Pittsburgh here at 880. Oh, Voxx. Oh, roll through here, cover, shoulders down, dropping the legs.
No way.
That is a second loss.
The winner of this match, Tyler Voxx.
A second loss for MV Young and a victory for Tyler Voxx. Both times, Clayton King getting the better of MV Young. As we see the replay there, that tight pinning combination by Voxx, trapping MV Young up. He had nowhere to go with his shoulders down to the mat.
Big win for Tyler Voxx. I mean, I'm going to say it again. What happened to following the rules?
I mean, I was going to say frustration on the face of MV Young, but I don't think that even cuts it. I haven't seen MV Young, dare I say it, maybe this rattled. As another victory as well for the Dead Hand Society here.
Yeah, what could this mean for MV Young going forward? He was already barely on that top 10 list at number 10. This is 2 straight losses now, 1 now to a ranked competitor.
Yeah, you don't have to be a mathematician to know that that's not good for MV Young.
All right, then. The following match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Tag team action as we continue on here on Thursday Night Fights. This was originally what this upcoming duo wanted as a tag team title match.
Get to see Clayton King again.
Guess he's already warmed up.
Making their way to the ring, the new king of Pittsburgh, Clayton King, and the longest reigning TNF champion and international superstar, some guy named John. They are leaders by example.
Can't believe, I gotta imagine that was Reese Hayes making Tatiana announce Clayton King as the new king of Pittsburgh. The Monarch and the TNF champion, some guy that, wait, what?
Oh.
Reese,
Get out. I'm here now.
double duty?
I mean,
Management, commentary?
yeah, I do a lot of things here at 880 Wrestling.
You got rid of Toddy, now you're getting rid of Austin here? Like,
He can come back. Oh, man, that sounds crackly. Hey, Sorg, what do we do about that?
Sorg's not listening to you.
Yeah, all right. Just going to move it a little bit. Does that sound better?
Yes, well, ladies and gentlemen, amateur wrestler Reese Hayes joining us here on commentary.
What is your name? Who are you?
My name is Amy Peyton. Hello.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for being here.
I've said hi a couple times.
Do I pay you?
I think you're supposed to.
Okay.
Well, anyways, this matchup that you have set here tonight has been on the precipice in the past of the tag team championships here in 880, currently held by Zeke Mercer and Paris Sahara.
Yeah, this is a big match for Leaders by Example. If they can win this match, I think they deserve a shot at the tag titles.
Clayton King already, we've seen rear his ugly head here.
Hey, Eamon, don't call Clayton King ugly.
You know, he just got the beard and the...
You know what, you're right. I do wish he had a mustache.
He's trying it out.
I wish he had a mustache.
But the Monarch looking to start things out here with Irv West. Irv, a couple weeks ago on Thursday Night Fights, had that instant opportunity that some guy named John provided. I will say an opportunity that was preceded by a chair shot to the back, but, you know,
hey, he
point,
got an opportunity. And that's what's important here at 880.
Absolutely.
We do give opportunities, but only to those who deserve them.
I'm assuming, based on what we saw earlier, you don't consider Brandon St. James in that category of deserving.
He hasn't really proved it to me, not in a very long time.
Well, a challenge was indeed issued earlier, but we will see.
I don't want to talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
We'll move on. I do know you have a great card ahead for a big event on Friday, August 22nd. Reese Hayes presents 880 Wrestling.
Yeah, we got a lot of good matches coming up in a couple weeks. We'll see Clayton King in action. We'll see some guy named John in action. It's yet to be seen if we'll see me in action.
TBD. Card subject to change.
Always.
And now Irv West locking up Clayton King.
Oh, playing a little dirty here, Creep.
So keeping an eye on that count.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we got rules.
And rules do matter in Reese Hayes' 880 Wrestling.
They absolutely do.
Again, tying up the arm here.
Yeah, what is this, some sort of chicken wing?
Maybe looking for that other arm as well. Irv West, a very tough competitor in that ring. Their travels in Japan have really grown their repertoire as tag in to the TNF champion.
Yeah.
Bringing in Andey Ripley, and they are looking to get one up on some guy named John after the events of recent weeks. Double team here by the Creeps.
This is not looking good for the Leaders.
Big splash in the corner. They're going to take some guy named John for pillar to post.
Oof.
Not letting up. John.
Gotta watch out for that, John. Gotta watch out for those elbows.
Seemingly can't get the upper hand here on Ripley. Oh, that. Well, is that by the rules? Is that by the book, Reese Hayes?
I didn't quite see what happened.
Maybe just a face palm?
A face palm? Yeah, I think a face palm is fine. It's an open hand, you know?
It was indeed a open hand.
Yeah.
I will say that. Irv West trying to rally this crowd behind Creeps as the gentrifier going to pick up and take down Andey Ripley there.
Big slam.
The longest reigning TNF champion. With a series of shots there, big elbows. There's no doubting John's acumen in that ring. Ooh.
Wow, big miss from John. That's a little embarrassing. Not setting a good example.
This crowd letting it be known exactly that, as now staying right on top of Ripley there with a choke.
This crowd is fickle. Very fickle.
Well, this crowd seemed to be on your side in many ways. I know the events from Big Ass Barbecue kind of changed things a little bit.
Hey, listen, I haven't done anything wrong. I didn't break any rules. That was a no disqualification match. I don't know what they're so upset about. I'm here to make 880 Wrestling better. And they hate me for it. Explain that to me, Eamon.
Look, sometimes people, it's hard. It's maybe difficult getting used to change. I mean,
you know what?
Series of maneuvers there by Leaders by Example. Big leg drop by Clayton King into the cover.
I thought that was it.
Only a 2 count there.
These people will see, though. They boo me now. They boo us now. But soon they'll see.
I mean, I would love to trust the process, absolutely. I mean, a better 880 Wrestling is better for everyone. It's better for the performers.
That's what I've been saying.
As now Klein, keeping Andey Ripley in the corner of Leaders by Example, and now series of rapid elbows right to the side of the head. Gonna have to keep a close eye though on the referee's count. Clayton has to be riding with a great bit of momentum after that victory over MV Young.
2 victories over MV Young.
Oh, sliding clothesline there. Cover, lateral press. Only 2 there.
And you know, with that loss that MV just took, I think that knocks him off the top 10 rankings.
I was just discussing that with Austin. I figured it's not going to
out.
bode well for MV. I mean, you have to imagine, think though with this audience, the idea of MV Young not being in that contention, so to speak, it's got to be very foreign to people who've been following 880 wrestling from the very beginning. I mean,
you know, MV's been booking himself for a very long time now. Now that things have changed, he needs to work harder.
But you would never do this. Never.
What would I never do?
Never book yourself.
I haven't yet. I haven't yet.
And now wait, John grabs the arms and then drives Andey Ripley down with
That's
that
it.
DDT.
That's 3. Oh my God. All right. All right, we got a fight on our hands.
Andey Ripley has been in this matchup for a good time here. Desperately needs to make a tag to Irv West to change the momentum, because this continued onslaught by Leaders by Example is not boding well for Creeps. Series of elbows, trying to fight from underneath. And now just a forearm shot right to the jaw, but
strikes.
John is not going to let up.
No.
That
He's got that crazed look in their eyes.
The They Hulk has been set off. Oh, and right to the chest.
See, now I don't like that.
But that was
open
hands. Open hands.
Yeah, but claws, I don't know.
Ripley, driving John's head face first into the mat.
Oh, wow.
And a big tag there by Andey Ripley into Irv West.
Creeps needed that, that's for sure.
Possibly changing momentum here. Series of clotheslines.
Come on, Clayton.
Waistlock now. Sending King into Andey Ripley. Double team now. Butterfly lock. Over into the suplex there by Irv West. Cover.
This could be it. Oh, no. All right.
And I will say Clayton King, the number 5 ranked wrestler on your rankings. I mean, a victory by Irv West, pinfall victory, might change things.
It could. We got a spot open.
Now Irv, headbutt right to the shoulder. It's really pinpointed onto that arm of Clayton King. Clayton, though.
Smart. That's called ring awareness.
Keeping an eye on that ring and on that turnbuckle. Oh, Andy! That line of secession. And now quick tagging to John. Oh, forearm shot there to Ripley. And now John has Ripley up. Double team! Blue Thunder Bomb!
That's new.
And that secures the victory for Leaders by Example.
Now that's a tag team. That's a tag team. Love to see it.
The team
Austin, get back here.
Leaders by Example.
Well, thank you to Reese Hayes for joining us for this matchup. As Leaders by Example stand tall, Reese Hayes is going to celebrate. Austin, I missed you so much.
So how did new management treat you up here?
I was so scared I was going to get fired the whole time. Anyone in the chat room listening, that's what that all was, please.
What a bogus win that was.
Well, Leaders by Example could be leading in the ranks here of 880 Wrestling.
I will say it was nice having a front row seat seeing the Canadian scars on some guy named John.
Absolutely.
If you know, you know.
Very successful night so far for Leaders by Example. Will Reese Hayes have a successful inaugural event of his on Friday, August 22nd?
The following match is a singles competition scheduled for one fall.
Also, shout out to the chat room joining us here on YouTube. Beer, Sex, and Motorcycles, yes, I do agree. I'll just leave it at that. Anthony Gardone, Autumn Papas, thank you for joining us for all the action tonight.
Making his way to the ring first and accompanied by the eraser, Remy LeVay. He hails from Los Angeles, California, and is the sacrificial lamb of the Dead Hand Society, Jasper Alvin Dearmark.
Jazz, the sacrificial lamb of the Dead Hand Society, looking to put a competitor to slaughter of his own, as flanked by Remy LeVay, who has already stuck his nose in business here tonight on Thursday Night Fights when it comes to the runway.
Yeah, the sacrificial lamb has had lots of opportunities here in 880 wrestling. He has showed some positive lighting in some matches, but again, the question raises, is the Dead Hand Society holding him back from unmatched potential? We might never know.
His opponent.
It's a very good way to put that. We might never know. Jazz utterly devoted to Nick's Wilde. But a competitor who is really moving up the ranks here in 880, both in singles and tag competition.
Materializing from a new universe and accompanied by Billy the Alien. He is the psychedelic Prince, Sammy Suntheimer.
Billy the Alien in tow for Sammy Suntheimer, and we know when that's the case, it's a psychedelic time here at the shop. The psychedelic Prince feeling off that energy, whatever he just ingested.
I'll tell you what, Eamon, if I'm Sammy Sunheimer going into this match, I am walking in with all the confidence in the world. His tag team partner, Aleo Dreams, is number 8 in the rankings. Sammy is not present on that. A win against the Sacrificial Lamb tonight might just put him in contention.
Undoubtedly. And not just that, but Sammy came incredibly close last week on Thursday Night Fights, squaring off in non-title action against the 880 champion Nick's Wilde. I gotta think that Nick's may be putting Jazz out in this contest as maybe a bit of punishment for how close Sammy might have gotten. Collar and elbow tie-up. A nasty attitude on Jazz makes him a vicious competitor, though, in that ring. Ooh, big chop in the corner.
A vicious competitor is Jazz. I mean, wrestling, boxing, martial arts, you name it. Jazz has that background. Former street fighter in LA, now a professional wrestler here in 880 wrestling. One of the most interesting competitors, certainly, that we are going to be calling for.
Very lethal in that ring. Also very hard to predict, but you can say the exact same thing for Sammy Suntheimer. Part of Psychedelic Dreams with his partner Aleo Dreams. They have been really making a name for themselves and have been on quite the winning streak here in 880.
Yeah, they've been on a bit of a winning streak, both in singles competition and in tag team competition. They have the support from the fans of 880 Wrestling. They bring the energy every Thursday here on Thursday Night Fights.
I think they bring a little more than the energy, but we won't talk about that. We don't want to rat anybody out.
They certainly bring a lot more.
Jazz and Sammy in a bit of a stalemate here. Almost like a cheetah, I could describe Jazz in that ring, the way he can maneuver. Oh wait, Sammy able to keep Jazz off guard. That's how Tyler Voxx picked up victories earlier. Maybe trying to get the better of the Dead Hand Society in the same way. And Sammy letting the sound reverberate off the shop here. Also for everyone here in the Pittsburgh area, you can't just join us live on IndyWrestling.us. You can also see us live here at the shop every Thursday. Tickets are free. You get an up-close personal view of the action.
What more could you ask for?
Sammy eyeing up Jazz here in the corner. Oh, and before he did that, though, Remy LeVay giving Jazz a little bit of words, possibly keeping him scouted onto Sammy.
It just gets tripped up. Face first into the second turnbuckle in the corner. Big bulldog there from Jazz. Covered by the Sacrificial Lamb. Will this be it? And Sammy just gets the shoulder up at 2. And I got to say, looking at ringside, Remy LeVay is just lurking in the corner. No Aleo Dreams in the corner tonight for Sammy. He's going in at it alone tonight.
Obviously, anytime you're dealing with anyone in the Dead Hand Society, you always got to keep eyes in the back of your head. But it does speak in that case of what you're talking about with Aleo not being out here. Sammy's ability to say, you know what, I'm just going to put my best foot forward. I'm going to go all out no matter what. Side headlock there by Jazz, wearing down Sammy, trying to cut off that air, which is incredibly important for somebody who moves and has the speed of Sammy Suntheimer. Ooh.
Yeah, definitely will slow down the pace, and it's admirable the courage of Sammy coming out here alone, but again, the numbers game. When is that going to play? Remy LeVay hasn't gotten involved yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Ooh, dropped toe hold there by Jazz. Gonna go off the ropes, and oh my God, elbow right to the small of the back. You look at the anguish on Sammy cover. Only 2 there.
Yeah, Jazz is coming into this matchup with a lot of fight tonight. He knows that former fellow Dead Hand Society member Tyler Voxx, he's on that ranking list. He just beat MV Young earlier in ranked competition. He would love to get himself a slot on that list as well, and a win against Sammy might just do that.
Series of shots there by Sammy. Oh, and he catches one. I have never seen Jazz this lethal in that ring, trapping the arm now and trying to rake back here.
Yeah,
Jazz.
he calls this the Wolverine crossface. It's locked in on Sammy.
And Sammy right in the center of the ring. This is where ring awareness really plays a difference. Wait, I think smart move by Sammy trying to get the shoulders down. If you can't maneuver out of the cover, he's going to try for it again. But Jazz is not letting go of that hold. He refuses.
Yeah, Jazz has this locked in deep. Sammy Wise trying to go for a cover. Third one we will see. Jazz again, though, just keeping that crossface locked in.
That's the thing with Jazz. It's not just, you know, his offense in that ring. His focus. I've got the look and the intent in Jazz's eyes anytime that he wrestles. He knew that Sammy was looking for him to relent and refuse. Jazz in full control in this matchup, and this has to please the 880 champion, the Black Sheep, Nick Wilde.
And Nick Wilde is certainly watching from afar, watching their sacrificial lamb go to battle and just trips up Sammy again, covered by Jazz.
Look at both legs this time, but Sammy.
But look at Jazz, right back on the attack again, immediately goes into the headlock. This has been all Jazz. Look at the fire in his eyes right now.
For as young a competitor as Jazz is, having that instinct is so important as a professional wrestler. We see so many times, either from ego or whatever it may be, a competitor give the other a breather. Oh, again, knee right to the gut of Sammy, quick cover. And also, every time he goes for that cover, it might be not enough to put away Sammy, but it makes Sammy expend more energy every single time he kicks out.
And you have to do that, and Sammy not able to absorb that energy. He's wasting it all on those power outs, on those kick outs, and Jazz, so wise, so technical, immediately going for a submission or some sort of grapple.
Oh, tried the knee again!
Oh, cover by Sammy!
Maybe went to the well one too many times. Big super click by Sammy!
As Jazz rocked.
Oh, but Sammy rocked as well. It's nice and hot here in the shop, and that always affects competitors, but Jazz has proven dividends here with Sammy in the fact that Sammy hasn't been able to capitalize.
Sammy's starting to go high risk here. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait, Saturn Price! The peanut butter zombie and a member of the Dead Hand Society out on the apron allows Remy to get it. Wait a minute! Out on the floor, there's a runway!
The fight is on, the runway is back out here.
Clearing the ringside area, I should say, of the Dead Hand Society, and now we're back down to one-on-one.
And these two crazy bastards are on the second rope. What's gonna happen here?
Can't be anything good, but Sammy knows that. He's trying to block the best he can. Oh, drives Jazz face first into the turnbuckle. Could he? No. Powerbomb? Planting Jazz in the center of the ring.
The adrenaline rush has set in for Sammy Suntheimer. He is starting to rally, big knee. Right to the face of Jazz. Cover on the sacrificial lamb. Will this be it? And it is. What a win for Sammy.
Sammy picking up the victory, and you got to imagine if it wasn't for the runway, that would be a completely different scenario. As we see here, oh, that running knee strike did the deal, sealed it for the psychedelic prince. with Billy the Alien. Sammy, I have to imagine, is going to be up there in the ranks when it comes to Reese Hayes' ranking system.
Psychedelic Dreams both will eventually be having their names present in that top 10 list.
What
a win.
night it has been so far, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get to our main event, we have some very important people to acknowledge. We have to thank Sorg and Sidekick Media for producing our weekly episodic and making us look amazing every time we step into this ring.
We love Sorg.
And we can't
Shout out to
forget
Sorg.
the team. Our camera crew, CL, John, Matt, our audio team of Lady, our lighting crew, Shauna, and of course, our amazing commentary crew, Eamon, Peyton, and Austin Curran!
And special guest Reese Hayes. I got to add that. I just want to get paid.
And what show could run without amazing referees? Our referees for tonight have been referee George Ross and Scott Davidson! And of course, thanks to all of you for being here and making this show as magical as it can possibly be. Now on to our main event! The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall, and it is your main event of this evening.
And what a main event we have in store for you this week on 880 Wrestling. As the champion, the top of the mountain, the trigger finger of the Dead Hand Society, Nyx Wilde, about to make their way to the ring. But as with the Dead Hand Society, is not coming alone.
Oh, you know they're not coming alone.
Making their way to the ring and representing the Dead Hand Society, the Conquering Fist, Saturn Price, and the Trigger Finger, your 880 Wrestling Champion, Nyx Wilde!
The Dead Hand Society, Nyx Wilde, Saturn Price, and with that championship over the shoulder of Nyx Wilde, we've always have spoken about Nyx Wilde and how they have this cult-like personality in their guidance of the Dead Hand Society. But when you get a trophy like that, when you get maybe a pelt, you could say, like the 880 championship, if there was any hope of breaking out of the Dead Hand Society, every single one of them have to be locked in now that Nyx is on the top of the food chain.
Everyone has to be locked in. It's like the final stamp of approval for our champion, Nyx Wilde. But they may be biting off more than they can chew, because here comes the #1 contender.
Bit of an early preview of August 22nd.
He's not alone either.
Making their way to the ring from where the Wild Brawlers roam, the team of the Bearcat Keith Haught, and the man who's been banned from 13 international hockey federations and one half of the most decorated tag team in 880 history, KC Warr!
What happens when a penguin and a bearcat come together? We might see it right here. The Muay Thai maniac, the shoot psychopath, and the #1 contender for the 880 championship, KC Warr, with backup in tow, as you mentioned, Austin, in the Bearcat Keith Haught.
What a dynamic team we are about to witness. Bearcat, KC Warr. Maybe some unspoken symbolism from KC Warr too. Wearing that Sidney Crosby jersey, he wants to be the captain of 880 Wrestling, and the only way to do that is by beating our champion, Nyx Wilde.
Well, as we get ready for this action here, like I said, a bit of a preview, but of August 22nd when we will be back for Reese Hayes' 880 Wrestling, and Casey Warr will get his opportunity against Nick Wilde for the 880 championship. And look like a direct preview as we're going to start things off with the two competitors.
Might get an early look.
Casey Warr has vowed to make Nick Wilde's reign as 880 champion the shortest in company history. He will have that opportunity in less than a month's time. But that is a long time till August 22nd. And in that time, not only does Casey Warr have to prove himself, but Nick Wilde, they are going to put as many roadblocks in the way of his challenger, of their challenger.
And if we know anything about the Dead Hand Society, they always put those roadblocks in. A quick tag out from Nick Wilde.
And what a big roadblock. I mean, talk about more of a brick wall than a roadblock in the Peanut Butter Zombie Saturn Price.
Yeah, this is just mind games from the champion as well. Immediately tagging out, tagging in the bigger competitor in the Peanut Butter Zombie in Saturn Price. Casey Warr is going to have to expect that until August 22nd.
Oh, try and go for Nick Wilde. But Saturn Price not going to let Casey Warr get an inch on Nick Wilde. Casey Wilde having a size disadvantage here against Saturn. Casey's been in enough bar fights, enough hockey fights to know that even when he's outgunned, to never let up. Oh, Saturn. Oh my God. It's not going to make it easy for KC here.
Big chopping battle here at the start of the main event.
Both competitors laying into one another, chipping away skin and flesh.
My goodness.
Egging each other on. Saturn knows that while this is Casey's playground, he is quite the tough one as well. Oh, dug to the eyes there. Casey, big knee strike. That Muay Thai abilities of Casey Warr so lethal in that ring, and allowed Casey to pick up that victory in that fatal four-way match to secure the #1 contendership.
What a big hurricanrana there from Casey Warr. Quite the grappler he is. Also showing off some of that unique abilities in the ring.
Casey can do it all, and that makes him maybe one of the biggest threats to Nick Wilde's championship. Tag into the Bearcat. Oh, and they're going to lay it in.
Oh.
On to Saturn Price. And they're not done.
They're laying it into the Peanut Butter Zombie.
Double snapmare takedown. Here's a bit more of a match in the size department here. Keith Haught knows how to, lay it all in that wrestling ring cover. Only two. The Bearcat, the Appalachian Cryptid, a stalwart here at 880 Wrestling. Definitely has the same mission statement of Casey Warr when it comes to battling the Dead Hand Society. Who blind tagged in there by Nix, who is immediately going in for the kill now on Keith in the corner.
Yeah, they immediately made the tag on the Peanut Butter Zombie. A lot of people, though, look at Keith Haught, the Bearcat, as a leader of 880 Wrestling. Behind the scenes, in the ring, every single night for Thursday night fights. Nick Wilde wants to expose that. They want to show they are in charge now. They have the 880 championship, but Bearcat is just laying it into Nick Wilde with these chops.
These are two competitors that know each other very well, have competed numerous times in singles action, including here at 880. And now Keith, nicely done, able to muscle over Nick Wilde into that suplex, cover in only two. Sometimes when you're a competitor like Nick Wilde and you've reached that top of the mountain as 880 champion, the chase is the motivating factor in many regards. It makes you do things that you would never do. It makes you push yourself to limits you might not have before. I think a real test for a competitor, a professional wrestler, is when they have that championship, what they do with it. And Nick knows that. Massive choke slam there. one-arm choke slam by Saturn Price. Oh, and Casey's had enough.
And Casey is irate. Just as he should. I mean, I thought we were all about following the rules now under new management here. We have not seen that at all. It's been a pretty common theme of this tonight.
I was going to say, I think that's far out the window at this point. Saturn Price assisting Nick's Wilde here. Up onto the shoulders. Big splash. Cover, hook to the leg. And I can understand the frustration of Casey Warr when you have that momentum building in a matchup like this, especially somebody as fearsome as the Dead Hand Society. Once you lose that, it can make you spiral, but Casey has to stay focused. This is not lost yet.
Casey Warr needs to stay locked in. You can see how visibly upset he gets when Nick Wilde gets in the ring. Nick Wilde is playing with Casey Warr. They are trying to get in the head of Casey Warr, play those mind games, and Peanut Butter Zombie got to take a bite out of the Bearcat.
Talk about getting in the head. Saturn, oh my God. Very agile in that ring, not just powerful, is Saturn Price. And now stalking Keith Haught in the corner, looking to please his leader, looking to please the trigger finger of the Dead Hand Society as Saturn Price raking the back of the Bearcat.
Yeah, Peanut Butter Zombie showing too good play of that game, digging the nails deep in the Bearcat. Here comes the champ.
Very agile as well is Nick Wilde as they snapmare down. Keith reaching for that tag, and Nick is not going to let Keith get anywhere close to Casey Warr.
Mind games again from the champ. Cover on Pete and a kick out.
Nick's in that driver's seat. They did it for quite some time as TNF champion. The foundation of that championship. But now 880 champion. More weight is on their shoulders. But the Dead Hand Society is going to pick up that weight. Casey is losing it here on the floor. And that is the dangerous thing about the Dead Hand Society, their ability to get into their opponents' heads.
It's a rare ability, but Dead Hand Society has practically perfected it.
Tried to get a shepherd's hook, but Keith able to fight free. Can Nick get Bearcat Keith Haught down? No, he can't, and it's even worse.
Squashing Nick Wilde.
Marking their territory. Keith has Nick's planted in the center of the ring, but the question is, can they change the momentum in this matchup? Casey Warr wants that tag more than I've seen anyone want anything in their lives.
Yeah, Casey Warr wants to get his hand on Nick Wilde. He's going to have to wait, though. Here comes the Peanut Butter Zombie.
Took a shot. Sending Saturn Price straight to the turnbuckle. That is the viciousness of that double drop kick. And a pair of knees for Saturn Price in the corner. Saturn almost begging off at this point. I've never seen that.
Yeah, he wants nothing to do with Casey Warr right now. Casey Warr is irate, just stomping away on the Peanut Butter Zombie in the corner. Whoa.
If I'm George, I'm going to back off then. Casey, no way. Is he going to get Saturn up? He does! Twice his size, but Casey Warr with the fighting spirit.
Where the hell did Casey Warr pour that one from?
If I'm Nick Wilde, I'm getting more and more nervous. Could he be thinking that Busaiko knee? He has Saturn Price eyed. Saturn.
Lining him up.
Oh, but he did have Nick Wilde eyed. And knocking out Casey Warr.
One small distraction, and down goes Casey Warr. Nick Wilde was stalking him like a hyena.
Saturn. Oh, what could this be? Double team by the Dead Hand Society. Sling blade combination there. Cover, hook of the leg. No, Casey Warr still able to get the shoulder up. Still with fight in this contest.
Casey Warr still with more left in the tank. Wants to show that fight. Wants to get his hands on the champion.
And Nick Wilde maybe thinking that they have to do it themselves. Oh, Casey able to fight free. Collision there. The dead hand. Tag in to Keith Haught.
Here comes Bearcat. Bearcat versus Predator in this match.
Keith realizes they've taken a lot of punishment, but they have to be in this fight right now.
Big elbow. And another one.
Rocking Nick's Wilde now up onto the shoulders.
Pure strength from Keith Haught. And using Nick's Wilde. Battering ram, and down he goes.
Keith has Saturn eyed up now. One thing to take down Nick's Wilde, but someone as big as Saturn Price. A Saito suplex there. Saturn, I don't know about that.
Oh, big running knee from KC Warr. Down goes Saturn Price, and wait a minute.
Oh, but keep an eye on the trigger finger. Sling blade again.
They perfectly lined it up.
Keith, headbutt. Rocking Nick's. They are worse for wear right now, but a brainbuster could be what seals the deal. Has Nick's up, able to fight free. Oh, Saturn with a shot. 2-on-1 now on Keith. Thinking that Shepherd's hook, and an assist from Saturn Price, drilling Keith into the mat. And that's gonna be it. Oh, wait a second.
Winners of this match!
Tyler Voxx, Remy LeVay.
Oh, come on, get some help out here. And here's Jazz 2. The match is over. The dead hand society. Wait a minute, not Tatiana.
He's headbutting Tatiana.
I want to super kick my boss.
The Dead Hand Society causing chaos here. 5-on-1. Oh, and
Nick's Wilde wants KC Warr as weak as he can be. They are taking every opportunity. All 5 members of Dead Hand Society.
No,
oh, come on.
The barbed wire, oh my God, right to the back.
Vicious assault from our champion.
Oh my God, right to the throat of KC Warr.
Cut that
This
music.
is disgusting. The Dead Hand Society.
KC Warr. Look at this. Look at what you've become. You know, you want to say, Casey, you want to say you're going to make me. Shut the hell up when I'm talking. I'll beat your ass. Whoa. You say you're going to make me the shortest reigning 880 champion of all time. What credentials do you have? Because outside of being one half of one of the most decorated tag teams in 880, we all know who wore the pants in that relationship. It's certainly... Shut up! KC Warr, I have friends. I got a lot of friends. That's how I got to this point. Because I made friends. Something none of these people know anything about. Because all their relationships are half-assed bullshit. We are a team. We act as one. KC Warr, August 22nd, I'm going to crush you and your dreams of ever holding singles gold in this company. Because you are nothing to me. That's it.
Nick's Wilde staking their claim on KC Warr. No, not again. Not the Shepherd's hook!
With one final blow, they stand tall as your 880 champion.
Will this be the scene August 22nd? For myself, Eamon Payton, for Austin Carnes, we'll see you next week on Thursday Night Fights.